MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending World Series champion, Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Brett Saberhagen will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts looking up. Gone into the deck seats in center. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second here tonight, the catcher, number 36, Matt Reeder.
Trevor Story is into the game as a defensive replacement. So now as he takes over in right. Yasiel Puig. Is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Troy Percival is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Andrew Miller is also into the ball game now as he takes over. At second, Jack McDowell will also end. As he takes over at third base. Tyler Thornburg is also into the ball. Ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Gibson will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. His fourth long ball of this series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
In now, Cal Ripken. He swings and grounds it to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His third home run of this series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His fourth long ball of this series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gibson there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So something you don't see very often. Stepping into the box.
Leading up.
The outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out.
2-1-0.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now Lester's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Lester playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dior, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And that one just missed outside. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Andrew Miller will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Second baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. On a line, that's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Giancarlo Stanton now. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him. Floyd stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
In now, Cal Ripken, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Left center, base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ready with the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run homer for Travis Shaw. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their sixth home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gibson is going to get there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First baseman.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Oh, going back to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Dexter Fowler.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Cliff Floyd. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Floyd takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throwing to second and going for it. The right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters. Strike called. Now the throw down. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, moves over. Oh, no, it drops. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Aaron Judge.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Miller waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Danny Salazar.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Jack McDowell. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And it's 1-2. McDowell is off of first with 2 away. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Houston, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0.
Leading off for the Yankees,
and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Back up the middle. Got from the outfield grass. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp, his 3rd home run of this series, as this lead got even wider. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Oh, is there? 2 down.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No error. Standing in now, Rollie Fingers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he got him swinging. Rollie Fingers is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. In now, Bob Gibson. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he got him swinging. Bob Gibson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Sun Hwan Oh. 0-1 the count. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing by Floyd, and here's a grounder to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Miller on the grass. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Stanton takes his lead at third with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine. In now, Troy Percival.
Leading off the fourth inning.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Andrew Miller, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box, Danny Salazar. Little tapper down the third baseline. Bends down and he barehands it. What a play. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros.
Leading off for the game, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Here's a high pop-up. Gott trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Matt Kemp. In there, now the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Hot shot to third. McDowell ranges to his left. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Standing in now, Matt Olson.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Oh, waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Jack McDowell.
Dylan Betances gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Into the box now, Jack McDowell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. The Yankees lead. Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler.
Center fielder number 25.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. His 2nd home run of the series as the blowout continues. Into the box, Cliff Floyd. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
High in the air out to center field. Gibson, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
In now, Cal Ripken. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's big Aaron Judge. Strike taken, the throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire. Standing in now, Raleigh Fingers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in now, Sunhwan-Oh, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he hits it hard to the right side. Miller from shallow right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Kemp leads off second with one gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Oh, it's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Standing in now, Troy Percival, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Troy Percival is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Danny Salazar.
In now, Danny Salazar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gibson racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Wieters at third with nobody out. short, hit hard. Gunn ranges to his right. On to first, and it's dropped. And that will almost certainly be ruled an error.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Fingers is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
One out and a runner on second base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And gone! An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
In now, Matt Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with two outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
3 runs already home here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gibson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Jack McDowell. The fastball was swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Into the box now, Raleigh fingers as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And 8 innings have come and gone now. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. In now, Cliff Floyd. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The catcher, number 36, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Into the box, Bob Gibson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in now, Sun Hwan Oh. Tapper up the line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Olsen is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping in now, Troy Percival. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.